Good morning, guys, from Hiroshima. Today we actually leave Hiroshima and we go to Onomichi, which is a sea city, sea town near Hiroshima. It's about an hour and a half outside of Hiroshima, so let's go, guys. And guys, I'm actually super excited for this. We are doing a Saijo sake tasting tour today. So we're meeting at the Hiroshima station, and then we're gonna do, I don't know what the mode of transportation is, but we're gonna get on some transportation, visit a few sake breweries, some of the oldest sake breweries in the world, and we're gonna try some sake, and then we're gonna go to Onomichi. So I did book this through Klook. I'll have a link to all of this below. Let's go, guys. Okay, so we're actually just going to take the Heroden right here, as you can see in front of me, to Hiroshima station, and then we should be meeting up with people from there. So this one's going to Hiroshima station. Okay guys, so actually it's just us on this tour, which is awesome, and we get our own like preloaded Ikoka card for the entire journey, and it just happens to be Bambi and I with the very nice tour guide here, Isabella, and yeah, so we'll see how this tour is. Hopefully more people can take this Saijo sake tasting tour and temples tour once this is done. But I'm also very excited to check out Onomichi, as this is my first time here as well. So let's go, guys. All right, so this is our train for the next 40 minutes or so. All right, guys, the scenery actually on that train is pretty nice on the way here to Saijo. So let's go. All right, folks, so our guide Isabella was telling us this is one of the sake capitals of Japan, of the world, maybe the world, but certainly of Japan. You can see it here. It says the capital of sake right there, Saijo.
Something you're gonna notice immediately is the architecture of the area. So sake breweries in Japan have a very distinct architecture. You're gonna see a lot of wide walls and a lot of chimneys. The chimneys in the past were actually in use when they would steam the, what's sake made from?
Oh,
one of the main ingredients for sake. Rice, yes.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Yes, yes. So when they would steam the rice to make the sake, the smoke would come out of the chimney.
I see.
Nowadays, they don't use the same method of steaming, so they don't like burn the coal that they used to have to burn or whatever.
Okay.
So the, what's it called? The chimneys are no longer in use. They're just here for aesthetic reasons, and they also tell you which brewery you're looking at, so they have the name of the brewery
right there.
on them.
Yeah, okay. And I have to say, guys, like this little street here is very interesting. Like I don't know how I would describe it, but it's I don't know, it's not something I would usually see in Japan. Actually, it feels like very unique.
Perfect.
Folks, so all the breweries are around each other. They're like concentrated in an area, and partially it's because the water that they use comes close to here. So folks, this is what the buildings look like. Isabella is telling us you can pretty easily identify a sake brewery by seeing a building like this.
Wide wall plus chimney brewery. As you can see, they have their own little well. This is, free to take the water from here. You might actually see people coming here. Maybe when you come out, there might be someone filling up. They come with like empty jugs and they fill them up. I wouldn't recommend drinking it straight like that. I would recommend like boiling it beforehand. But technically, it's, if you want to take a little sip, you can.
Okay.
However, I would not recommend it.
So this is like the biggest one, or the most famous one you see?
I would say in this area, the biggest
in this
and
area.
the most famous.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just want to point something out. You see that little ball up there?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
No.
So it's called the sugidama. The sugidama, you typically see it in front of breweries. It actually has a practical purpose. So it's hung up when they first start brewing sake in around November, and when they hang it up, it's bright green. So if you visit Japan in the winter and you go to a brewery, it's gonna be a different color. And then as the months pass, it changes color and it becomes this dark brown. So it's a good indicator for like the people around to to be like, hey, we just started brewing sake when it's bright green. And then as it turns color, you can tell kind of what part of the process the brewing is in. I would say most breweries take it down around like April or May.
This is the rice that is used for actual sake brewing here. Guys, look, Obama actually tried sake here. Wow, so cool. Now I had the beer that Obama had in Hanoi, and now I'm gonna have the same sake that he had as well.
If you step here, you can see this is their most like famed bottle. It has gold leaf, so in the shape of a cherry blossom at the bottom of it. I'll tell you a little bit more about it later once we talk about the different types of sake that exist, but this is kind of their flagship product.
All right, so folks, this section here goes over the entire process. If you take the tour, Isabella will, or your guide will tell you all about it. Guys, it's a bit early to drink, but you know what? We're in Saijo. We're gonna try some sake.
Another thing that you can see here, I'll explain it a little bit more, is the polishing ratio. This is 50-32. So we have a big jump. Okay, this is 50 as well. And as you can see, the one with the smallest polishing ratio is the most expensive one.
And by the way, this video is sponsored by Klook, so more about that now. Explore the world effortlessly with Klook, your one-stop shop for simple and affordable travel destinations. Folks, I've been going to Japan for years, and there's still so many places in this beautiful country that I have not had a chance to explore. Onomichi is one of those places, which is, by the way, very accessible from Hiroshima. I used Klook to plan out this entire first-time trip to Onomichi, and it was very easy. Simply head to the Klook app or klook.com and type in Onomichi. You can see there are so many options. Mount Senkoji Ropeway, bicycle tours, even hotels. But let's go ahead and let's check out the Onomichi Temples Exploration and Saijo Sake Tasting Tour that you are seeing me participate in throughout this video. The thing that I like about this is not only is there plenty of information about what to expect, but also over here on the right, you can see a full itinerary that lays out the day ahead. Having this makes planning out your Onomichi trip very easy. I love that I can see everything available on this tour. Select your date and party members, double check your information, hit checkout, and you'll be on your way to having an amazing full day Onomichi experience. Sign up for Klook today using my affiliate link below, and you can also download the app on your phone. It only takes a minute and you can start booking your next travel destination. Once again, thank you so much to Klook for sponsoring this video. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to drink all of this.
Maybe half and half, you know?
Yeah. Okay, this is actually Obama's sake, the Daiginjo. So let's see. Guys, it is I think 10 a.m. Bottoms up.
No, nothing.
This doesn't smell so strong, actually. Oh, that's super pleasant. It is actually very sweet. Wow, it is actually very sweet. It's even floral as well. This one has cherry blossom petal, elegant yet mellow flavor. Wow, this is actually really smooth and sweet.
Oh, wow.
All right, Bams, give it a shot.
Okay, let's try it. Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought it was gonna be like.
I can see why they recommended that one to Obama.
Wow, but it's
President
kind
Obama.
of strong as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not so bad actually.
Yeah.
Not so bad. Okay, let's go in for this second one here. So this is premium class sake, fruity and elegant.
Oh,
all right.
glass.
Kampai desu. Kampai desu.
Also, this is the lowest polishing ratio that you will have, so 32%, very premium, very premium.
You can taste it. You can taste the premium. Wow. Wow, that's incredible.
Okay, let's try it. Oh my god. Actually, it's very smooth.
Yeah.
This is smoother
Sweet.
than the other one.
All right.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
This is the most expensive bottle out of this entire set.
This one.
Yeah.
This one kind of tastes like plum wine.
Oh yeah, that can happen sometimes depending on like the way it's brewed, the yeast is used, and everything.
Give it a rip. Final one. Yep, I can see how it's drier.
Oh, it's stronger. Yeah. I like the premium
You
one.
like the middle one?
You have expensive taste.
Yes. Middle one. I think I'll go with the Obama. The Obama special. I think that's the one I'm gonna
This
go
one
with.
is like a plum wine to me, so I could.
It's definitely the fruitiest.
With Hiroshima rice.
All right. Hiroshima rice, sake, going in. Good. It's good.
These were
It's
better,
good.
right?
Yeah, those are super premium. You can actually really tell.
Actually, they.
It's not bad. It's actually not bad.
Pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of flavor, more alcohol on this one.
All right, guys. I promise you, we're not drinking these entire. Just a little taste. Oh, smoother than the other one for sure. Yeah. And let's go in for 3, guys. Three is actually, you're gonna like 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of like number 2.
You like 2?
A lot of people usually like 2 and 3. I would say a lot of the guests usually like 2 and 3.
At first, it was like bitter, and then but like the aftertaste is nice. Sometimes it's the aftertaste that matters. Yeah, it's nice. Like it has like a refreshing end to it.
So the casual sake taster wouldn't really be able to tell between the 32 and the 38.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
I really don't think so.
Well, guys, I'm not a casual, so. Just kidding. I am absolutely casual. Yeah, that's actually super smooth, guys. And you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna have to go in for a little bit more of my favorite one. Folks, they even have sake desserts, sake infused desserts here. The macaroons look good.
They even have cake.
They have little cakes, yeah, pound cakes too. So, what a nice experience. Folks, I hope that some of you decide to book this. Again, there's gonna be a link. Tried this one?
Yeah, you tried it.
Okay, that
Is
was
it
in
Obama's?
the, that was Obama's, okay. Very cool, there's got, you can see the petals in there, folks. Ah, nice.
And there's Obama over there.
There he is. How much is the little one, just out of curiosity?
This little one, 638.
Wow, very affordable.
These are the same. These are the same. It's just different presentations.
Very affordable, okay.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so we're heading to the next brewery, and this is a turtle themed sake brewery. So, all right, we can go in? Okay, great. Ah, I like this. It's a smaller vibe here. Yeah. Ah, there's the turtle there.
Standard bottle.
Okay, let's go in. Much smaller taste this time, which is good. Ah, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, for like, Isabella was saying, like, if you're just getting into sake, this would be a good choice. And I can see why. It's very smooth, and yeah, the price is right too. So, cheers, guys. So these are actually sake-infused udon noodles, which is so interesting. I find that so interesting in both the other brewery and in this one as well. Pretty cool town here of Saijo. Definitely very nice and calm here. All right, now we are headed to Onomichi?
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's go. Okay, folks, we are in Onomichi, seaside town here. All right, guys, so we are in Onomichi. Actually, there are baggage storage options there, coin lockers there. So very affordable. And yeah, Seaside City here. Described as a garden city is what Isabella was saying. And also very picturesque. So very excited to explore Onomichi, guys. Folks, looks like there is a shopping arcade here as well, similar to like Handori in Hiroshima as well. I would say older, maybe older style, but still definitely a nice something to add to your Onomichi trip for sure. So one of the things you gotta do in Onomichi, you guys know I like to eat food, is you gotta try the Onomichi ramen, and this spot here is pretty popular, so We're gonna try that. Then we're gonna explore Onomichi as well, the actual city. We're gonna do some sightseeing, and then I'm gonna come back and explore the town even more as well after the tour.
I really like meat, so you can turn it to English.
Oh, cool. We have English. All right, great. Okay, so this is the famous ramen here. Egg onomichi, special onomichi. Do you know what the special is?
It just has more meat around it, as you can see.
Okay,
This is kind of the standard.
Yeah, we're gonna get special for sure.
Okay, continue to purchase.
You guys, you just order from that machine and you get a ticket. And they make the ramen right here in front of you. Wow, folks, look at this ramen. There's just absolutely tons of meat around the perimeter of this ramen here. And what makes this ramen special is that it's soy based, it's soy sauce. So there's a lot of soy sauce in the ramen, and then also pork fat. Pork fat is also used in this ramen. Okay guys, let's try this broth first. Oh wow, hearty. Wow, very salty, very umami, very hearty. I happen to love soy sauce, so this is actually super, super nice. Have a look at the noodles here. Not as thin as the Fukuoka noodles. Also very good. Put some spice in there, but I don't know that it needs it. I really don't know that it needs the spice, to be honest. And then let's give some of this pork a shot. Wow. Guys, come here. Wow. All right, folks, so what I would do is I would literally get on a train just to eat that ramen. That ramen was, I'm not joking, I prefer it over Fukuoka. I know, come at me, I know, but I think the ramen's better. I'm sorry, but so much meat. I like the soy sauce based soup base. The fat in the ramen was like, man, such a nice value add to the ramen. Oh, so good, so good. And it was like 1,500 yen per person, so let's call it $10 a bowl, roughly. Yeah, let's call it $10 a bowl, roughly. So a little bit more expensive than some other ramen places, but worth it. And you can see Onomichi ramen is a taste of its own. There are a number of ramen spots here, and it was highly recommended to try this. Now guys, one of the things you have to do in Onomichi is the Shinami Kaido. It's like a bike trail, okay? And you can actually start it here in Onomichi, which is something that a lot of people do. Most people do. Very, very long. It takes most people at least 6 to 8 hours to do. It'll take you onto one of the islands here outside of Onomichi. And there are a variety of bikes. You could get a normal bike like the one you see here. You could also get an electric bike as well. Multiple types of bikes that you could rent. So if you don't want to cycle in the traditional sense, you could order something like right here. And you could take one of these, and I'm sure this is a rental shop. Ono Chari 100, all right? So this is something that you have to do. If I can find the actual start of the Shinami Kaido, I will show you it. But you can also order that on Klook, by the way. There's a really nice tour there. And you know what? You've seen a lot of shopping arcades. Why don't we go check out the water here and see what is down here? And this is one of the things I love to do in Japan, is just walk down these alleyways, and you can kind of see, this one is super interesting. I gotta tell you, this is definitely a sleepy kind of like, hello. This is kind of like a sleepy beach city here, beach town, seaside town. I also think there's some Ghibli inspiration here as well. Here's another ramen. Oh no, I don't know if that's ramen, it might be. But you can take a look at the town here. And guys, there are a variety of hotels here. We were thinking about staying here, but we ended up just basing ourselves in Hiroshima and coming this way. But wow, I'm not exactly sure where else we're going to be going on the tour, but I wanted to absolutely show you this section here as well. Have about an hour to explore if you do end up getting this tour yourself. Start your day with some sake, which was really nice, and then eat some delicious ramen, explore Onomichi a little bit, and then do some sightseeing. I have time scheduled in to check out the city more, check out the town more. And yeah, let's just take a look here at the water. I really recommend it. We have a great tour guide, Isabella, from the Dominican Republic actually, but she lives here in Japan, been to the DR, and she is good with her Japanese as well. So a shout out to you. She's now a subscriber, but you can kind of see the waterway here. And I will try to find the Shinonami Kaido to the best of my ability. I'm sure it will be pointed out at some point. But there's also a famous ropeway here in Onomichi, which we're gonna do, Senkoji Ropeway. We're gonna do that. We love a good ropeway. We've been to so many ropeways. Yeah. And Bambi has a very specific outfit on. So this is lemon inspired outfit. Yes. And the reason being is, yes, there is a method to her madness. The reason being is that in one of the islands here, the majority of lemons for the entire country of Japan are produced right here, right around Onomichi. So you can find like a lot of like lemon desserts and lemon inspired things here in Onomichi. As you can see here, there's actually a cat. I don't know if it's a restaurant or what it is, but Onomichi is also home to many cats as well. So there are cat cafes, cats just roaming all around here. Go for a coffee. It's got a lot of the things you'll see in other shopping arcades in Japan, but it's on a smaller scale. That coffee shop looks really nice. And there's a bread spot here too. Wow, that bread looks amazing. I am so full from that ramen. Otherwise I'd go in for a bite of that for sure. And you can see another thing you have to try here. You know, some of you may like to stay here, but it's seafood. It's another thing you gotta try here. Seafood, but go for the ramen. Trust me on that. I've eaten a lot of ramen. That was maybe the best bowl of ramen I've ever had. Amazing. We've got more coffee shops here. And I can tell you, I truly was not expecting that out of that ramen, because yeah, you eat a lot of it and you get used to it. But wow. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. As I said, right on cue, the lemon inspiration here in Onomichi. I gotta say, this place is cute. It's a cute town. That's the way I would describe it. Very nice. It feels like you're in an anime here. Okay, it really does. There's even like lemon and yogurts, Okinawa mango as well. But yeah, this reminds me of like being in an anime. Okay, when I'm here in Onomichi. Seems like there are a number of like locally made, like locally owned shops that have like locally made clothing and that sort of thing here as well. It seems to be very popular. Look at this bike. Wow, nice retro. And the shopping arcade continues on that way, but looks like there's a famous shop here called Onomichi Hanbo. It's like handmade bags and stuff. You can see the old school machine here as well. Photos, okay. Wow, look at this. So you can see like little bikes across this entire shopping arcade. This one's old school as well. Again, there's a huge emphasis and theme around biking here because of the Shinonami Kaido. Here's another like lemon inspired dessert area. Oh boy, does that look good. I think that's orange, interestingly enough, but so much lemon stuff here. Just a whole shop based around the lemon in here. This, hello. Folks, if you've ever watched like any anime, this is like an anime scene that you would see right here. Pretty cool. We're just walking to the, I think, ropeway now. And it's a really pleasant little town, city. All right, we're gonna check out this temple. What is the name of this temple?
Senkoji.
Okay, that's how you say it, Senkoji. And then we'll do the ropeway as well. Well guys, so it was quite a walk to get here, and Isabel is telling us that this temple, people come here to pray for healthy legs, which is why you can see the sandals here, right here. Oh. All right, we have 108 steps to climb to get to the top here, connected to the 108 Buddhist, what, human desires?
Earthly desires.
Earthly desires, yeah, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's nice up here, guys. Wow. There's like a really nice view here. You can sit and see like Onomichi town from here. And then over here you can get the omokijus, but we're gonna actually do that somewhere else, and there's a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so here's the Mount Senkoji Ropeway. It's a big thing to do here, in addition to the biking and the ramen eating. But yeah, so check out another ropeway here in this area.
もう一個ずつ中の方へお進みください。その中の一つ、進行方向左手に見えております。三重塔は曹洞宗天霊寺田開奮塔で国の重要文化財に指定され、誇りは的都市というタイトルで日本遺産第1号として認定されております。
Alright, that was a really simple ride. Not very long. Dumps you out to here, which there are like little misters here. I don't know if you can see the mist coming out. Oh guys, look, this is pretty sick. It's kind of like a spiral that you go up. Pretty sure there's some symbolism in the spiral here, but take a look at that. Tell you what, Onomichi is super picturesque, as they say. Very scenic. We're gonna walk up this spiral here. Onomichi channel. Okay, yeah, it looks beautiful. The water's super blue. Wow. This is an interesting one, like the spiral, and then there's not like, it's how do I say this? Minimalist. Very minimalist. But you get an absolutely beautiful shot of Onomichi here. And guys, this is kind of like the main view here. Wow, I took a few photos. This is really nice, really, really nice. Got a lemonade here at the top. It's the Lemon City. Oh, it's sparkling? Bro.
Yum.
And then we got a lemon float. Good?
Yeah, you should try.
Alright, here is Bunga Kuno Komichi, which is the path of literature, actually. So we're gonna check that out. Okay, so this, you can buy one of these and wish for something and then tie it up. So actually, I love like oracles and I love stuff like this. So this is a really interesting one. There's also like a love one around the corner. There are actually quite a few of these types of things here. All right, folks, so I do these omokujis in every temple I go to. So bang, gonna put that in there. And then I'm going to pick one. That's it. Let's see what we got, guys.
It's really good.
I should have got that. Okay.
Oh, this is really, really good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Daikichi. This is the best you can get.
Guys, what can I say? Come on. Blessed. Alright folks, I think we're gonna walk back down to Onomichi Station, like that area, right in the town, in the city. And we'll explore that a little bit more and go from there. So usually people will wait here for a train to pass because it's very like Instagrammable. So we might end up doing that. Shout out to Isabella. Thank you so much. Awesome guide. There's a link to this in the description below if you'd like to do it for yourself. But she was a great guide for us. And yeah, we're gonna part ways here. And I'm gonna walk around Onomichi a little bit and then go from there. Okay guys, so actually if you take this tour, you'll just follow the tour guide back to Hiroshima. But we wanted a little bit more time here. So I did want to just throw that out. We wanted a little bit more time here. I'm not sure that we're going to be doing much here, to be honest, because there's actually not as much as I thought here. Absolutely come here for ramen. Absolutely come here for temples. For biking as well, for cycling, if that's something that you're into. But ramens, temples, biking. And yeah, I mean, you can get like a really nice sea view over there as well. I loved the sake part of the tour. I had a really great time this morning trying the sake. Definitely the best sake I've ever had. I've only had some sake, but it was really smooth and not so bad. It was blazing hot today. Okay, so if you do this in the summer, just like wear sunscreen, you know, wear a hat, bring an umbrella. Guys, this is Onomichi, the seaside town in Japan, in the Hiroshima Prefecture. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.
Like and subscribe, guys.